What's up, everybody? My name is Vince. Welcome to the channel, and today we have a special unboxing. It's something that I've been waiting for, because if you've been here for a while, you know that I like Kobalt's 7 1/4 single bevel motor saw. So when I saw this down at the Lowe's, I said, whoa, look at it. Just look at it. So what we have is Kobalt's 24-volt max brushless double bevel compound motor saw in 7 1/4 inches. And this is the deal. Number one, this is dual bevel, not single bevel like its corded counterpart. Number two, I like the latching feature. This isn't a screwed down on the motor scale. Pretty cool. You can see it says max speed, 5,100 RPMs. It's got max runtime, up to 3.6 times longer, using Kobalt's 24-volt 6.0 lithium-ion battery versus the Kobalt 18-volt 1.3 amp-hour lithium-ion battery. You got all that. Max cut capacity, sliding bar and dual bevel designed for max cut capacity and easy use. Max motor life up to 10 times longer because it's brushless compared to brushed motors. Dimensional lumber size. So, as you can see here, 0 degrees, cross cut, you can cut a 2x10. 45 degrees on the motor, 0 on the bevel, you got a 2x6. 45-degree bevel cut, you got to the left, a 2x10. 45-degree bevel cut right, you got a 1x10. 45 by 45 compound cut, okay, which would be 45 on the motor, 45 on the bevel. You're looking at, to the left, a 2x6, to the right, a 1x6. Max lumber size. Crown against the fence, 3 5/8. Baseboard against the fence, 3 1/4 inches. Max fence height, 3 inches. If you want us to do a video where we show you how you can cut crown molding flat and get more capacity out of a saw like this, let us know down in the comments section below. I'm going to use my Power 3 from Spyderco. It's made here on planet Earth, Golden, Colorado, USA Earth. It's sporting the S110V steel. And quite frankly, it's in the blurple color, so it kind of matches the Kobalt. First out of the box is the instructions. You know how much I love reading instructions, front to back, back to front. Second out of the box is a whole bunch of stuff in the box lid. We got a handle, we got a bag, we got some screws, we got a clamp. Pretty cool. And finally, we have the Kobalt. Ta-da! Double bevel compound sliding motor saw in all of its glory. Purchase our 6 amp-hour battery for peak performance. Something we're going to have to do. Pretty cool. Look, they have the included Allen key. Oh, and screwdriver. Look at that. This handle seems like it goes right here. We got some included screws. Let's tighten it down. The good part is they give you the Allen key screwdriver combination, so you don't need any additional tools. Pretty cool. This looks thoughtfully built. This looks really, really nice. Now, I'm not saying that the corded version's not, but this looks more substantial to me. Here's our latch to unlock the saw. Ooh, I like that already. So, as opposed to one of my other motor saws that would have a handle to release the quick adjustment for the motor scale, and then a lock, Kobalt has included both functions in the one handle. So you would, for quick adjustment, you'd be locked in right now, okay? Then I would suggest always locking down the miter into place for that additional peace of mind. But to move the saw on its scale, instead of having to actuate a different lever, you just lift up on that same lever and then slide to the predetermined stops. The slide stop looks as though it's a no frills type function. Your bevel, okay, is obviously infinitely adjustable depending on the crown you're cutting, its spring angle, and the adjustments that you need to make. You can set it to whatever you need, and then you would lock it down by tightening this blue handle here. Now, they use something a little bit different than I'm used to. I will say, though, is probably pretty sturdy over time and adjustable here. They use these plates or gauges, okay, to give you either a 33.9 degree bevel or 45 degree bevel. And these are two common presets for a compound miter saw. If you needed the 33.9, boom, okay? You're now set at 33.9. And it's pretty much dead on. If you look at the scale here, you're still going to want to tighten down. If you needed a 45 degree bevel, you'd move the upper gauge out of the way, and then it will rest on the lower gauge. Boom, and as you can see here, pretty much exactly at 45 degrees. You would still clamp it down, and it's dual bevel. So you have the same gauges on the other side of the tool. Pretty cool. The only place that it really locks in is at 0 degrees, but it would still bevel to the left. It won't go to the right with this bevel release locked in the middle. So you're going to want to just tighten down. I like the handle on the miter gauge. It has 9 positive stops. So it's 0, 15, 22 and a half, 31.6, and 45. Quite frankly, at 31.6 and 33.9, 31.6 on your miter scale, as well as your 33.9 on your bevel scale. If you know why that math is included on here, on this bevel and miter scale, okay, and what you would use those for, leave it down in the comment section below. You have a depth adjustment. If you needed to make, if you wanted to use this to make mortises, you could set your depth adjustment. The only thing I'm going to say about that is that this is fixed, okay? So let's just say you needed to do repeatable cuts, a whole bunch of mortise cuts in a piece of lumber, but you needed to, do sections. You needed to cut it off. So you wanted to do, mortise, 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 and then cut it off. Boom, cut it off. And then somebody get their chisel, cut, knock it out. Whatever you're doing, okay? There's no quick deactivation of that. To get the full depth of the saw blade again, you'd have to back this nut all the way out. The slider function's really, really nice. and smooth. Your fence slides out. So you can make your bevel cuts. So the clamp uses this knurling on the bottom here. There's no screw locking it down. And it just uses that friction and that pressure to clamp down your workpiece. A Kobalt includes a fine finish 40-tooth Kobalt blade. Yeah, it looks really nice. So we have a fully charged 4 amp hour battery. Kobalt says for the best performance, you gotta use a 6 amp hour, but we're gonna use what we have. That's what we have right now. I'm gonna put my safety lenses on. Pretty cool. So all you lefties, all that noise you people been making, it paid off. Kobalt has heard you. Look, it's ambidextrous. You literally have to be that close to the workpiece for the positioning system to work. At that point, if you didn't have a positioning system or a laser, I mean, what you would do is you would make your mark on your workpiece. You might roll back your guard on your blade and just line up your mark to your blade, then start your blade, and then proceed to make your cut. So, I'll say this, I do not love the positioning system. You can get used to it over time, I suppose. So let's just see how it does. We're gonna just make a cross cut. I will say this, it sounds pretty powerful. Nice. I mean, the cutoff piece, really nice. The work piece, not bad. Let's do that one more time. Not bad. Not bad. I gotta tell you, I'm impressed. And if you're impressed, then smash the like button. Also, if you're not already, get subscribed and tap the bell. Why do you want to tap the bell? Because. With that, I want to say I appreciate every single one of you being here. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you all on the next one.
Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy. And you're here at the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, here, and maybe over here. See you later.